everyone, this is Anshika Raj from class 10C, Prabhatara School, and I am here with my presentation, Working of Political Parties in India with special reference to Bengal Assembly elections of 2021. Before starting the topic, first let us talk about our motherland country, India. India is a country in South Asia that occupies the greater part of it. It is the second most populous country, the seventh largest country by land area, and the most populous democracy in the world. Its capital is New Delhi, built in 20th century, just south of the historic hub of Old Delhi to serve as India's administrative center. Its government is a constitutional republic that represents a highly diverse population consisting of thousands of ethnic groups and likely hundreds of languages. Now let's first talk about what is election. The formal process of selecting a person for public office or of accepting or rejecting a political proposition by voting. It is important to distinguish between the form and the substance of election. In some cases, electoral forms are present but substance of an election is missing, as when voters do not have a free and genuine choice between at least two alternatives. About what is political party? A political party is an organization that coordinates candidates to compete in a country's election. It is common for the members of a political party to have similar idea about politics, and parties may promote specific ideological or policy goals. Political parties have become a major part of the politics of almost every country as modern party organization developed and spread around the world over the last few centuries. Political parties in India. There are multiple political parties in India are Bharatiya Janata Party, Indian National Congress, Bahujan Samaj Party, All India Trinamool Congress and many more. What do political parties do? Political parties can develop from existing divisions in society like divisions between lower and upper classes, and they streamline the process of making political decisions by encouraging their members to cooperate. Political parties usually include a party leader who has primary responsibility for the activities of the party executives who may select the leader and who perform administrative and organizational tasks, and party members who may volunteer to help the party, donate money to it, and vote for its candidate. There are many different ways in which political parties can be structured and interact with the electorate. The contributions that citizens give to political parties are often regulated by law, and parties will sometimes govern in a way that favors the people who donate time and money to them. Moving ahead, let's talk about West Bengal. West Bengal is a state in East India between Himalayas and Bay of Bengal. Its capital, Kolkata, retains architectural and cultural remnants of its past as East India Company trading post and capital of the British Raj. City's colonial landmarks include government building around BBD Bagh Square and iconic Victoria Memorial dedicated to Britain's Queen. Bengal, with over 91 million inhabitants, it is the fourth most populous state and the 14th largest state by area in India. West Bengal Assembly Elections 2021. The much awaited Assembly election in West Bengal was held over 8 rounds from March 27 April to 29. For 294 seats in the politically charged state, the ruling Trinamool Congress Party and PM Modi-led Bharatiya Janata Party was locked in a bitter contest this time. The TMC, headed by two-time Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, was striving hard to score a hat-trick. The BJP was also leaving no stone unturned to make sure lotus blooms in the state. The third front has the CPIM and Congress entering into a seat-sharing arrangement, and this combined was also trying to align with the ISF. Outlined in the Article 168 of the Constitution of India, the West Bengal Legislative Assembly is the only house of the unicameral legislature of West Bengal and not a permanent body and subject to dissolution. The tenure of the Legislative Assembly is 5 years from the date appointed for its first sitting unless dissolved sooner. Members of Legislative Assembly are directly elected by people. The tenure of current West Bengal Legislative Assembly is scheduled to end on 30 May 2021. In the 2019 general election, AITC won 22 and the BJP won 18 of 42 Lok Sabha seats in West Bengal. bagging 40% of vote share, an increase from previous time, and in by election from 2016 to 2021. BJP has also increased their seats in Legislative Assembly by 31 as of 2021 through defection from TMC, Congress, and left leaders. According to various political analysts, the shifting of left and other opposite voters towards the BJP caused the meteoric rise in BJP vote share. COVID-19 pandemic became an election issue. The government of West Bengal was accused of fudging the count of positive cases and deaths in the region. The AITC-led state government and BJP-led union government blamed each other for the surge in COVID-19 infections over the course of campaign. The BJP accused Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee of not having attended COVID-19 emergency management meetings held during the months of election campaign despite advent of second wave of infections. Poll dates were announced for 294 seats, Phase 1, 27 March, Phase 2, 1st April, Phase 3, 6th April, Phase 4, 10th April, Phase 5, 17th April, Phase 6, 22 April, Phase 7, 26th April, Phase 8, 29th April. After the results announced, post-poll violence broke out in the state. The BJP claimed at least six of its workers were killed during attacks by workers of the ruling Trinamool Congress. The governor summoned the Director of General Police and Kolkata Police Commissioner to discuss the situation. By 4th May, allegedly around 11 opposition party workers were killed. The CPI and Congress allying their workers had also been attacked by the TMC. Till 5th May, five supporters of TMC were killed in post-poll violence. Now, the results of West Bengal election 2021. A cliffhanger was predicted in West Bengal, but it ended up being a one-sided affair with the TMC winning with 213 seats while the TMC managed to better its tally. The BJP, which was hoping to form the government, ended up with 77 seats, 73 more than its 2016 tally. With this, I come to an end. Thank you so much for watching.